Hello everyone, I'm here today with the top 10 influential books tag. I was not tagged by anyone, but I really want to do this tag just to give you guys a brief synopsis of my book journey and the books that mean a lot to me and have influenced me throughout the way. The point of this tag is just to kind of list the books, but I want to give a brief synopsis of why these books means a lot to me. The first book I'm going to started this whole journey of reading, and it was Nancy Drew. I read it when I was really younger and I used to hate reading, and it was the first books that I was like, you know what, reading's not all that bad. Wild Magic by Tamora Pierce. This was the first book series that I remember that I was addicted to the book series. Unlike Nancy Drew, that made me really realize that reading wasn't all that bad. This was the first book series that I was really delved into a world and never wanted to part from the world. Ishmael by Daniel Quinn was the first book that I read that I really connected with on an environmental level, and it made me rethink my job and my place in the world, in the environment as a human. The Truth About Forever by Sarah Destin was the first book that really opened my eyes up into contemporary and that whole genre, and it's probably my favorite Sarah Destin book to this day. Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. I remember reading this for school and opening up like just mystery. I love Agatha Christie books. I really want to finish the whole Hercule Poirot series, which is about 50 books, and if you haven't read an Agatha Christie book, you are in for a treat. I recommend her so much. Joan of Arc by Mark Twain. It's not one of his more popular books, but it really helped me develop a spiritual growth as well as really enforcing how to be strong and to stick to what you believe in, whatever that might be, religious or not. A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray really opened up the fantasy world. I had delved in some fantasy books before, but this world was so unique to me that it really opened up my eyes to a whole new side of YA, and I think this is actually one of the first books that really got me into YA reading. Tiger's Curse by Colleen Houck. I'm still not sure if that's how you pronounce her last name, but more on a personal level, the main character really helped with body image issues that I was going along the way, and she was very relatable to me, and she still is. And then the ever wonderful Twilight. Twilight was one of the first books that I fangirled so hardcore over, not so much the movies, but the books. And it was one of the first books that there was really just such a community with that made me love reading and love the way it is now. Graceling by Christian Kishore. The first time I read the book, I wouldn't say it influenced me, but after about the third time reading it, all of a sudden I closed the book and I just got this book idea that I'm just writing for fun, and it really got me into writing. So that is all for today. Please comment below and tell me what your influential books are. I would love to discuss them with you. Books make such an impact on our lives that I don't think most people realize, which I'm just going to quickly share a quote by Cassandra Clare that was stated in Clockwork Angel. It says, "One must always be careful with books and what's inside them, for words have the power to change us." So on that note, I'll see you guys later. Bye. What am I doing?